Hello, hello. Let me share this. Okay, I am back. How is everyone? How's everyone doing? Hello, hello. I don't know if anybody else has this here, but it's very convenient. It's just having to push this thing in because it is a little hard. There you go. I prefer to use those. Hello, how are you, love? So I thought you said you weren't going to be here, so I was like, oh no, but I'm glad you're here. um, yeah, I prefer to use this. And I had gotten the wooden sticks. I don't know if you were here when I had mentioned it. It's everywhere. And it's a little wood stick that looks like this. Ugh. It looks like this, but obviously that's not there. And you put that brush in here. The only thing is that I wanted to use my brushes, which are round, and they don't fit. They're a little wider, so it didn't fit. So I'm just using these. I thought about giving some to y'all, but I just don't know if you guys are going to struggle too much pushing this in. I just use the tweezers and just push it in there. What also helps if you have an empty bottle, just put the cap on and it goes on there. Hello, hello, welcome. Oh my gosh, welcome. How are you, Anne? So which one is it that you fell in love with? This one seems to be the favorite. And then there's this one. She's a Lele. Hi, Amber. How are you? And then I just broke this one. This is why I don't like these stands. That's why I wanted to create my own, but there hasn't been any movement. And then there's this one. The fourth one will be a little different. And then, Amber, I need to talk to you about some stuff about the polishes and polishes coming out. But yeah. So, no, I'm good. Good, thank you. So I don't know which ones you wanted. You wanted them all. Yeah, the one that's coming up is going to be different. It's going to have lacatrina nails on it. So it's going to be the fourth one. But yeah, it's just that these stands, of course, break. But I mean, it's not necessarily the stand's fault. I did have it on there like glued really, really, really well. So it's not necessarily that their fault. But I wanted to show you what I did with the mystery polish. It came out really, really pretty with La Primavera colors, not all of them. Some of these are just on leche de coco, or I keep calling it that, dulce de coco. Because it was supposed to be leche de coco, but that's not sold in a candy store. So this one here, oh, I put chrome up here on these and no chrome on these. That's the difference. But yeah, I did dulce de coco there. I did Celeste on this one because I had to look at. It came out so pretty. This one is Rayando el Sol. This one is Chiclet. I think this one might be my favorite, or these two really. But this one here is La Cuesta. How cute, right? And these are with chrome. You can't really see. How weird. It's not coming out, I think because of the lights that I have on there. I just felt like it was too dark and I put extra lights. And now I feel like you can't even see the chrome. But yeah, it looks pretty, but I wasn't sure. And I did serpiente on top of this guy. Dulce de coco, and I chromed it. It's so pretty. I've been using this like you would not believe. Yes, the hot bunny hop is so cute. I'm gonna be wearing these at the end of, I guess, next week, the end of March, for the Easter. So I wanted to show you all that. And then I need to redo this one. I didn't put it on there right. So yeah, I am so tired today. You got hungry? Oh, I would love to eat something really good. So good, so good. I've been playing around with polishes. This is the one that I like ended up liking. That's the one I did. At least that I've been playing with my polishes, but look at what I created. I'm sure some of you already did this, but oh my gosh, it is just so gorgeous. I did again dulce de coco. I put more than love, and I put the chrome, the liquid chrome on top. So how beautiful, right? Um, it came out so gorgeous. I was playing with different combos. Ay, chile colorado sounds so good right now. Oh, thank you so very much. But yeah, I've been playing with polishes, so that's been fun. Even though I've been tired and stuff, I've been staying up. As a matter of fact, I put them in here. There was more, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna start collecting them in here. And a lot of them I threw out, but there's some beautiful purple variations. Oh, if the camera allows me to do it, look at how gorgeous that looks. So, and then this is supposed to be for filament. And then I did this thing we're talking about with that Gabby had tried it too. Then I did all kinds of stuff. Hello, hello, welcome. You know what I did, as a matter of fact? Miss Nicola had asked me for this if we have el cucuy. We do not have el cucuy right now, but I created this. It looks just like el cucuy. I tried putting something else over it, and it worked. I used el catrin. As you see, I used el catrin, and I put grape on top. Where did I leave my grape? No, se me perdió. Ahorita sale. Oh, here it is. I put it back there. I use this one, and it looks gorgeous. Yes, yes. Yes. Unboxings. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that too. And so, of course, I played around with the Spanish bluebell. I played around with the Mosca a little bit more. But yeah. But yeah, let me show you what I did. Oh, wait, why are you sad? Why are you sad, honey? Yes, I put on top of El Catrin, and it gave that look that I made with El Cucuy, my favorite look. I'll show you. And then these are others that I played with. Let me take them off of the stands. But yeah, this is the one that I ended up picking. But I swatched like 20 of them. I was just playing with different things to see what I felt like. And that's the one that won. But yeah, I'm like so tired today. I was at doctor's appointment with my mama earlier. Yes. But why are you sad though? Let's go back. Let's go back. Why are you sad? I just wanted to refix this one is all. Where are my pincitas? I just had... Oh, there's one right here. You ran out of a cucuy. Yeah. It's gonna come back at the end of April for sure. I've already put in the order. Hopefully it doesn't feel like too long. I'll be here before we know it. Oh, and there's something else that I needed to do. Hold on. Squirrel. So on the rest that purchased the rock candy collection, I put this in there, and they're little skulls. It's going to be in the shop now for sale. It will include a little nail file. And I put only 7 in theirs for their swatches, but this little pack is going to have 10 regular skulls and 2 of the top hats. I'm even thinking of adding a reinforcement. There's going to be an option to purchase 25 or 50. So yes, hello, hello. Oh, thank you so very much. I appreciate that. And I will show you all how that works in a little bit, kind of like a little tutorial. And will be available in my shop. I just needed to take pictures of the skulls. Like the listing has been ready for like 2 days. Every time that I go back and look at the listing and want to put it active, I'm like, oh, but I still don't have a picture. So that's what's keeping me from from posting it. And then I remember, well, I had been needing to put that brush for marbling that I included in the marbling thingy, especially the new one with my name on it. I've been forgetting to put it in the shop. I finally remembered today, and yesterday I was trying to think like, well, what else do I need to do? What else do I need to put in? And listening to Gabby's live, I was like, oh my gosh, she was talking about the brush. I was like, oh my gosh, let me put the brush in now. So the brush is finally in there too. So let's go with the Catherine. So y'all's bottle is gonna look different, but this is the original Catherine from El Ojo de Mi Clan. Oh, good. I'm glad that your appointment went well. Good, good. I'm glad. I need to clean out the bottle. So Miss Nicola, what I did is that I put the first layer, and then let me put my gloves on. I was showing off my nails. I forgot my gloves. Yes, her nail art, girl. Oh, it is just amazing. Like all of my BAs is just wow. Um, it's the Amber Rose, what she specializes in is the anime stuff, and it is just so beautiful. And her portrait paintings, oh my goodness, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Hola Cindy, ¿cómo estás, amiga? Yeah, I'm just a little tired today, so that's probably hear it in my voice. I wanted to sleep in, but my mom had an appointment this morning. She's struggling with her blood pressure. And she almost had me cancel. Almost. And inside, of course, I can't lie, I was happy. But then she decided, no, I better go. So anyhow, I make it dead. I make it look dead. That's my favorite term. And it's called magnetizing it, apparently. Of course, it leaves a big old spot in the middle, but it's okay. Unless you want to put a black base, but I didn't want to do too much. Actually, I don't like that it has too much black on the side. Because what I really want is the sides to be black, but it's okay. We'll just go with it. So we make it dead in the middle. And let's use, did I touch it? I think I just touched it. Let's use our handy dandy lamp. Oosh, sorry. Let's flash cure it. How's everyone enjoying the lamp? So far, I think the only thing that really takes forever, well, it takes almost an hour and a half for it to charge up. Let me change it to 30 seconds. But, and then of course you can't use it while it's charging. So that's really the only downside. But other than that, I think it's pretty good. And it is very convenient, right? Luckily, I have other nail lamps because that's what happened to me yesterday. I hadn't really paid attention to the battery, honestly. And it died on me when I was trying to do my nails. So luckily, I have others. Okay, it keeps picking up the background. I have others, so I was okay. Because I wasn't paying attention to how much I had left. Okay, so this time, I moved my magnets out of the way. So I'm having to use something totally different. I meant to look for them, and then I forgot. Just like the way I had forgotten to put the listing on that stuff. Oh, I do want to make an announcement. I know that I've talked about it before. What? You chickened out? Oh, girl, come on. Do it, do it, do it. You need to do it. Um, do you have any other type of glue, or is it just mine? The Gelix glue. I don't even know if you have that. Just wondering because even though it's the Jello, when it's fresh, it's like stuck on there really well. So I don't know. I don't know if you want to do like a practice set and put maybe a top coat first and then the Gelix so you know you can pop them off after. Okay. So then I do this, right, to make the center brighter. And I don't know how I made it a lot brighter that night, because you just kind of have to mess with it a little bit more. Sorry, having two different conversations here. To try to get it in the center. Or you guys can get that real nifty tool that goes round and round and round for you that Cindy has. And as a matter of fact, no jokes aside, oh yeah, I was making an announcement. No jokes aside, I found some and no, I didn't get it. I wanted to try it first because I wanted to get one and put it in the BA boxes or just in the mystery boxes. Um oh yeah, she loves my oh, I'm so glad to hear that. Yes, I love the glue. Oh, I thought you had the Jello Jello girl for some reason. What is wrong with me? Um, hello, hello. I just saw Alicia's here too. Oh my gosh, the whole family. I love you guys. También Mar. Hola, Mar. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I don't know why I thought you had the Jello Jello because I was like, oh, don't be afraid if you have it. But yeah, that glue works wonders. I just love it. It's not for everyone, like I said, everyone's different. Just the way that the Prey one does not work for me. Maybe this one won't work for others, you know? So it's just, we're just different. So announcement, going back to the announcement before I forget again. Things are going to be late, so mystery boxes are going to be late as well. I'm hoping to get them out by the second week of April, but it will be late. So I made it brighter there versus in the middle, but let's just go with it. So now I'm using uva cristalizada. Some uvas would be good right now, though. I feel like for something fresh, even a salad would be good right now. And so when I did this, I was like, OMG, this is just like El Cucuy, except El Cucuy is just a little darker. This one's more transparent, it's more jelly. So in order for me to get this done with El Cucuy is that I have to take some off, you know, the method that I had shown you all. Let me make it bigger. This is my method. Hold on, as soon as it lets me. Okay, this is my method to remove. Everybody has their own method. I'm not saying mine is the right way, okay? So I remove, and then I put it back in here. Remove, and put it back in here. Everyone's method is different. And then after that, you just you go over it, though, as you would, so it's not so streaky. So with El Cucuy, you really have to work on making it thin, and not so much with this one. So I feel like it's almost effortless. You don't have to work as hard, and it still gives that darkness aura around. It is just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And then Josh inspired me. I was on his live the other night. He inspired me to play around with one of the mystery colors. And I was going to do that, but not all of you guys got the January mystery box to get the mystery color. So I figured, why am I going to show something that not everybody can get their hands on? So I'm not going to do that, but I do want to go over this one. And then if you all have this one, did you all see, or I don't know who all was here. If you all saw my example nail, it's just so beautiful. Once this certain stuff is over, let me fish it out of here again. But this one came out so pretty. But yeah, it's with a mystery polish that some of y'all don't have. Oh, I lost it. I lost it. Guess I put it to the side. Oh, here it is. Hello, Miss Rose. This one. How can you not love it? Isn't that gorgeous? Miss Alicia, did you get the January mystery box? I'm sorry, I can't look at my phone right now. If so, I have a trick to show you. Because when I saw this, I thought of you. You can't concentrate. What's the secret? What do you mean? What secret? I don't have a secret. What's a secret? Secret, secret. It's okay. You're not late, Miss Rose. Yeah, I don't know about the secret. You just got so loud. It's gorgeous. But did you get? Yes, you did. Okay, you do have the January ones. Um, does anybody here? I guess I can do it real quick. Just a disclaimer. It was only available for January, and unfortunately, it is no longer available. Um, it was only the January mystery box, and it is called Perla de Invierno, Winter Pearl. Did you all see the misprint? That's what makes it special. Little misprints. And also funny, when I sent it to my vendor, they were like, oh my gosh, how did this happen? We are so sorry. I'm like, it's fine. It actually made me laugh. It almost looked like if estaba cobijada. She had a blanket over her because it was cold. I don't know why that made me think of that. Okay, so it's something Josh was doing. I'm not gonna lie, something made me a little sad about it, but let's move on. We are going to use Perla de Invierno, which is Winter Pearl, and it is only available in the mystery box. Yes, you do have that one. Okay, awesome. What song? uh, I was trying to mix it. Hold on. Got some on my glove a little bit. Stop it. Okay. So, something made me sad because he was saying that well, actually, I did it wrong. I already did it wrong because I was already sad thinking about my sadness. I'm not, he wasn't lying. There was a gorgeous color he was swatching, and it wasn't a lacatrina color. So that's the part that was sad. And he's like, if only you had something like this. And then I thought, man, I have a lot of awesome things that people would have told their companies. If only you had a color like this lacatrina one. If only. But no, ahora me tocó where Josh said that to me. If only you had this color. You believe it? I give him everything else he wants, guys. Everything else he wants. And he still wanted a particular color. Uh, you know, yeah, the winter is because it is beautiful. It is. And he did say the disclaimer that it was only available in the January's mystery box. It is not available any other way, unfortunately. So for anybody who doesn't have it, please, please, please refrain from falling in love with it. I will have something similar to it, but please refrain. Where is this? What am I trying to look for? Sorry, I'm hearing this and looking up the song that I want for Josh, even though I might get in trouble on here. There's no secrets. I don't know about any secrets, guys. I don't know about any secrets. Is that how you guys got Cindy to come in here to tell her I was going to spill secrets? That's what you did, huh? That's what you guys did. Mm. Okay, so goes out to Josh, even though I might get in trouble. Hold on, not that part. That there is an ad. Sorry, going back to this. Ay, Cindy, pobrecita. Mr. Josh, this song's for you. Sending us a secret. Except instead of money, all he wants is more product that I can't get for him. So you guys know what song it is, right? Look how beautiful that is. Yeah, that song's for Josh. Well, we are gossiping about Josh. And all he wants is more colors. What he told me. Oh, girl, then that means that you missed my live one time that was it a live or was it just like a little chat that we had that I even sent my group a picture of me still lip syncing to my favorite part. Um, okay, the color I'm talking about was Perla de Invierno, Winter Pearl. It was in the January's mystery box and it is not available anywhere else. Y tiene una cobija and it's almost like censorship. Es que se le veía el pecho. So anyway, so this is what we did, and it's gorgeous, right? So even though this is gorgeous, this was not enough for Josh. Josh still wants a different color. And even though I recreated the same look with this one, Josh wants another color. It wasn't good enough. Yes, I put it under Nawal. Oh, that's the part. Okay. Nawal. Yes. It's Nawal. And we put Perla de Invierno. And then we're going to add the Spellbinding Chrome to it. Oh, I know that. Oh, I know that. I know you did everything you could to cheat on me. I know you did. I know. I know. I know that part. But what you're saying is that we wish that I had a color like that, even though you got it from another brand, and then you say it laughing. Descarado. You say it laughing and everything. Que descarado, ¿verdad? And I already know, but it was because I didn't have one. But you know what? I was able to recreate it. You didn't have to go spend more money. Yes, exactly. We have food at home. Exactly, Josh. Exactly. Instead, he was like, I'm gonna go cheat on her. I don't care. I don't care. I do what I want. Whatever. Whatever. I do what I want. Yeah, chancla para Josh. Exactly. Yeah. I want, I need. The which one? The Perla de Invierno? Yeah, it's not available, guys. Okay, so instead of yeah, because Josh distracted me. Hopefully this was enough. Or I didn't do too much. Josh, okay, Josh distracted me. It was my jealousy that distracted me. Here we go. And I put things away nicely. And I was like, I'm going to leave the liquid chrome right here because I'm going to need it. Here it is. I found it. McDonald's at home. Exactly. That's exactly what he wanted. That's exactly what he wanted. But you know who got clowned? Himself. See if I send him anything special. Since since Lacatrina products aren't good enough for him. Oh. Okay. Let me get another sponge. Now that song is stuck in my head. Why it works, why... Oh, why I work so hard for him, like the song says. Why I work so hard for you, just to get you product, just to get you product. Ow! Doo-doo. Okay, so here we go, girl. Alicia, look at how gorgeous that looks. It looks a lot better without the lighting hitting it. But how gorgeous is that? Okay, and that's not all I did. That's not all I did. I took it a step further. Let me just cover the chrome, okay? Telenovela. Exactly, it is a telenovela. This is going to be your Chisme and Cafecito segment. I give everything to Josh, everything he's asked me for. Just about. Just about. Because there were some things that I was like, no, I won't sell. Pero todo. We're talking about caprichudos, caprichos, and consentidos. Yeah. Everybody knows that Josh was my consentido, but me rompió el corazón. So I'm going to put sandía over it. I want to say that's what I did. Hello. Okay, okay, okay. Very good. That sounds fair. Since he doesn't want those, I don't think. Yeah, he likes other products. Giving him a hard time. He's probably like, I'm over it already. So, is this what I did? Yes, I did. I'm trying to remember if this is what I did. So hice diferentes cosas. Like I was playing with so much, and then I started taking more away because I didn't want too much of the pink. I wanted more of the purple to show. I did all kinds of things. I don't know if I'll be able to recreate it. This is why I think I need to film as well as I'm doing it because it actually might come out really, really nice, and I won't remember how I did it. Um, Earlier, that's why with the bunny hop, I was looking to see what colors I used. But look at how gorgeous she is. But and I have a little note card for nails that talks about what designs you want to do and stuff like that. And I know that I can do that and I can write down like what I'm using first, just like a scientist on their experiments, you know? And just haven't done it. But look at how gorgeous this is. If I could bottle this, I would. And I would bottle it for you, Alicia. I would for you. It's gorgeous. So I tried putting pink on other things and it didn't look as pretty as this one. The purple gives I haven't tried it with this one by itself, but I feel like I don't know, the purple might have given it that purple hint, or is just me? Because when I tried doing this one on blue, it did look different. So I don't know. This is what I'm going with. I'm pretty sure you can get to this point using other colors. Hmm. Oh, thank you so very much, Nana Ange. I appreciate it. What don't you have? What don't you have? What did I send you? Isn't it gorgeous? It's beautiful. But let me see. Miss Anna, do you have this one? Because I was playing with this one too. And I was able to make some really beautiful things with this one too. And yeah, so I was there like, wiping my own tears with my nails, thinking, oh, it's okay if he doesn't like it, if he doesn't like my products, if they weren't good enough. Um, I'm creating my own stuff with my products, and you know what? I love it, and that's what counts. That's what counts. It's okay if Josh wanted something else that I didn't have, and he had to step out. He had to step out on me. Yeah. But he is allowed to show, especially but first nails. Amanda's so awesome. She's a wonderful person. So, guess you all know. He is allowed to show that. It was just, I was like, wow, is that color so great that he forgets about everything else that was so great about my stuff. I'm sure I had something similar. Anyhow, so let's go to this other one. So yeah, I wanted to play with this one and I was like, oh my gosh. Oh, hi, you got it. Oh, I'm so glad you did. I was just telling them that in the last order I added these for people. And I'll be showing you all how to use them. It's to be able to swatch the top of them. So you got 7 of them in there until I made more. But it's because the swatching that they did on this isn't all that good. But you know what? The skulls on the polishes look really, really cute, and it's very on brand with my brand. So if you all want more, I have them in my shop. I have the listing ready to go. I just need picture for it. And a question that I was going to ask you all, look at how beautiful this color is though, um, is if anybody's like me, I mean, now I guess I have one, right? But when I first started and I needed things, it's like, oh man, but that means that I have to get this and I have to get that by the time it gets here. I don't like to go to the store. So I found these little mini glue guns and I thought, what if I put them in my shop? Would it make it convenient for you guys to buy it from me? And it's not going to be very expensive, like maybe $5. And it will come with 10 glue sticks. Just that when you get your stuff, you have everything that you need to put the skulls on there. And then you can just later on go get more glue sticks on your own. But at least it gets you to where what you need. But isn't that gorgeous? Okay, so that's number one. That's gorgeous. Hello, how are you, Miss Lynette? I'm going to cure it and I'm going to put watermelon on it again. That watermelon, I was like doing all kinds of stuff with it. But let's go back to this one, Miss Nicola. This is just about the same that a Kukui does. I'm gonna try it while that other one is curing. So what do you all think? Should I put the little mini glue guns in the shop as well for convenience, or what do you think? Because I'll be there if anyone needs it, but the reason why is that the minimum that I have to buy is 12. And I thought, well, I do not want to buy 12 of them and nobody want them. And that's why I ask. Yes, a kukui is definitely much darker. Okay, let me go cure this. Flash cure it. I think there's a way for me to put a poll on here. I'll do it in just a sec. Because I'm not seeing any answers. Hello, hello, welcome in. And now I can't remember, and it might have been before. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it. I chromed it before I put the pink, but we'll do it after since I'm already there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I chromed it because that's what I was trying to see if it would still show as something iridescent. And it did, and it was just gorgeous. Okay, so on this one here, I am going to swatch El Cucuy on this side. I'll give it a little bit of roundness. This flash carrot. Sorry, it's just easier for me to come to my machine right now. We're gonna do the opposite, and I'll put another pink on top if it doesn't cover the bottom too much. Because I forgot that I had done it the other way. Okay, let's pop this in. And we're gonna use El Cucuy. You can always use a glue gun? Okay. Because I know that some people are like, oh yeah, like, well, where is my glue gun? And by the time that they take out like 30 things to get it out, but at the same time, when I do that I just buy another one, I end up with like multiples of things. It's like, I don't remember where I put it, or I don't want to take it out of storage, whatever it is. Okay, so you see how much darker it is? So this is where I start doing when I start doing this. Oh no, it's fine. Josh. Once you cheat, there's no going back, you know. I'm over it. It is a beautiful color. I'm not gonna blame him. If I could have cheated on myself, I would have done it with that one, truth be told. But I'm not a cheater. I'm not. Even when I really tried really hard to do that, I just could not do it. And I was like, nope, sorry, bye. Okay, so that's what I do. I take off more polish so it's not as opaque. It's a little bit more translucent. So originally when I had done the grape on this before I took some off, it looked darker like that. I saw it just polishes. Yeah, they are really beautiful. But I didn't necessarily cheat. I was trying to help her out because she was brand new to everything. I wanted to help her out. I wanted to check them out because, you know, my cat eyes weren't that great. So I wanted to see what she had. And I mean, she had just started and she was really worried that nobody was going to be buying. And I knew that they would, but I wanted to be sure that she did get people buying, you know? So that's why I did it. And so now that it's two coats, now it's too dark, right? But I think one regular coat of the jelly, because this is considered like two thin coats, will be closer to a kukui. Ikukui has a deeper plum undertone versus the grape one has more of a blue undertone. Do you see that? Gotta support the small businesses for sure. Isn't it? Let's see. Okay, so let's see if I can correct this. If not, we'll do it again. So yeah, so the announcement that I had made was that things are going to be late. Like the new collection, the mystery boxes, and the whole thing, possibly the second week of April. Because of a spring break, they are behind. I understand. I haven't been able to make more. I had to take a little break. I was losing a lot of sleep. So I need to get back at it today. I need to work on making more UV resin skulls. Okay. So look at how gorgeous that is. It's still beautiful, but not the way I had initially done it. You shouldn't do this because you might get some chrome on your brush, but I just want to look at something here. No, it's not doing it. Let me do it the other way. Let me cure this and start over again. It's still beautiful, but it's not what I made the other night. It's not what I made. Yeah, sleep is more important. I hadn't been feeling the best either. And had been coming home early. Yesterday was my first full shift at work. And I survived it, surprisingly. Was I tired? Absolutely. Did I think I was going to make it? No. But it wasn't as bad, honestly. I was feeling a lot worse other days. Okay. We were very busy, and that's what helped keep my mind busy. What? It's naked? Yeah, that's what I was telling them, that I was actually playing with the polishes, which I never have a chance to when a few lives ago I talked about it, that I needed to make more time for nails and stuff and play with my stuff, and I did. I wasn't feeling the greatest. It was after I had come home from work early, rested for a little while, and then I did it again the other night too, that I got home even earlier because one of them I went in later, only worked 4 hours. Then Tuesday I went in earlier but only worked 4 hours. So Tuesday I was able to take a nap, and after I took a nap and felt rested, I went to go play with the stuff, and then finally last night I did my nails. Because I was like, no, it's just that there's like so many creations in my head, so many things that I want to do, and I haven't done them. And to keep me from changing my nails out so often like I did last week or the week before, I thought, let's swatch. I had so much fun. It felt so good. But then I was forgetting how I was doing it because I was tired. So I need to bring my notepad closer so I can write it down. Oh, thank you so very much. Thank you so very much for your support. Okay, so I did this. And then I chromed it. Spellbinding chrome. And it is such a beautiful, beautiful color. And since it already has an iridescent color to it, I feel like the chrome just added to it. Just so beautiful. That's so much fun. But the one that I'm really excited for as well is wearing this one. But for sure, this one is my favorite. That's La Cuesta with Bunny Hop. Um, so this one I did it by itself. That's what I did. I remember now. I did like 2-3 coats. This one I put the white. No, I lied to you. This is the one with the white base. Dulce de Coco. This one is Celeste, Rayando el Sol, Chiclet, and La Cuesta. And this I put chrome on top of these other ones. Exactly same colors though. Okay, so let's do the liquid chrome. You still need those? Yeah, there's a PDF that I have that I need to work on. I need to send it to you, and it gives you the list of all the products that I have, except the one that I need to work on. And it's really helped out Miss Alicia and Jess. It's really helped out, and it's helped me out. I actually made one. I don't know if you're there, Jess. I made one for Deb. And I actually found out that there is, she has doubles on some of the stuff. When I was working on hers the other night. The rubber base, yes. Oh my gosh, the rubber base is so awesome. Lynette was the one that was all about it, and I was like, I need to use it more. And I was like, yep, that's why she's all about it. She loves the rubber base. That's like, I think, her first love from La Catrina. I think it was like one of the first things that she ordered us, or she got her hands on as soon as it was available. Okay, the camera's not doing it justice, but the way the chrome is hitting is just absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if I can move this. It is just, look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Breathtaking even. So I recommend for you all to try it. Chrome it. But what I'm going to do is put sandia over it, which is watermelon. But let me put some more of the spellbinding chrome so the chrome doesn't get everywhere. Oh, for giveaways, that's very true. Okay, that's true. That's true. I'm not too sure if I've mentioned it to anyone, but I think I have a few people. But this spellbinding chrome base, it works really well as a pre-art gel. Like before you start doing your art design, you put some on the nail, and anytime that you wipe it off because you made a mistake, it wipes off so clean. I've always struggled that it doesn't wipe off what I want. Like it makes a smear even, like it just makes a mess, and then I have to wipe off the whole nail. With this one here, it wipes off so clean, and then you can start all over again. It's like a very smooth palette, like very smooth base. Canvas, it makes it a smooth canvas is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so there it is with the chrome. Yes, it's really awesome, Miss Amber Rose. You need to try it. It makes less of a mess, and I feel like I can clean off little mistakes a little bit better. Not that I've done a whole bunch of nail art, but when I tried it, I was like, oh my gosh, this works really freaking well. I love it. Okay, so here it is. So let me move the light again. Let me see if I can turn it off. So you can still see the chrome, but just enough. And the underside of the seashell thingy of that shade, oh gosh, I moved the light too much, is still there. Like you can still see what Obsession does. Like you can still see it plus the chrome, and it is just gorgeous. And I didn't have to wipe off too much of the pink in order to get to that. So I highly recommend it if you have not. Yeah, something special planned? Tell us, tell us. I want to know. I want to hear. I want to hear. I want to hear. But yeah, I've been using Dulce de Coco a lot. And that's how I got to my nails. I'm pretty sure y'all have already figured it out. I know that we've been using Serpiente like you would not believe. Serpiente, serpiente, serpiente. The serpent, the feathered serpent. but it is beautiful. And if you have not tried it, put it on top of La Cuesta. And it is the perfect jade. My nails came out like a soft jade. But if you're looking for a deeper jade, put it over La Cuesta. And that's what we are doing. Sorry, I know I could be using a single nail stand, but for some reason this is pretty comfortable right now. I think because the sticky tabs are already there, so it just makes it easy. Makes it easier for me. Yes, I want to know what you're going to make. This is a beautiful spring color. Really any color. Amber Rose says she uses this a lot in her nail art, and we have all seen her beautiful nail art. So that's really good to know. Not giving away secrets. No spoilers. It's a surprise. Okay. 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 It's a surprise. We can leave it as a surprise. Move some of this out of the way. So yeah, Cucuy and El Chupacabra should be back in the store by the end of April. I'm excited about that, along with the Dulceria collection. What was I doing over here? Okay, look what's that. Okay, so over here was Serpiente. Instead of doing Serpiente, because we've been doing Serpiente a lot. Instead of showing you the light jade, I will show you the light jade that I'm wearing, but I wanted to show you the darker shade. Yeah. Yeah, along with ether. You can call it the feathered serpent or just the serpent. Yeah, the serpent, the feathered serpent is really what it is. It's part of Mamiklan, Mamiklan and Aztec. Okay, so on this one, of course, well, actually, the first thing that I did is that I made it dead. So let me do that. Demagnetize before anybody says anything. Yes, it's very beautiful. And then when you put the feathered serpent on top, it is just absolutely gorgeous. Sorry, I'm using the new one. I've been trying to use the original one so I can go through it. But this time it was just easier for me to use the new label. Or the latest label. I'm going to change the label and add the feathered serpent on the side. Because there will be a reorder on that one. It's been people's favorite. So it just gives it this beautiful jade color. Let me see that. I guess it looks a little bit, in the camera, it looks more teal. But yeah, it was a very beautiful jade color. Oh, you know what? I want to say that some of the girls did it with Celeste. I want to say that I remember it being Lynette and Amber Rose. Either or both. Wait, whose birthday? Whose birthday? It's so funny how the pigment looks when you haven't used it in a while. I did not mix it. And I have the little mixer that, of course, I said I wasn't going to use on live, but I haven't even used it on non-live. Oh, how exciting. I'm glad I should be there today. I wish I can get it to you all like overnight or something. I know how it feels to wait for something. I think that's why we're also addicted to Amazon. Because of the, what is it called? Just wanting it now. There's a word for it. Someone's birthday? Okay, well, happy birthday to whoever might be having a birthday. Instant gratification is a word. I'm all about instant gratification. I'll work on skulls in just a little bit. Once the top coat hits this, and gosh, the shine is just so much prettier. Wish the camera would pick that up. It's so much prettier. And I tried using a different chrome, a different colored chrome, but it did not look as pretty. But you can play around with the chromes until you like it. And on the Serpiente, I even tried using the unicorn chrome that has a little bit more green, and it was a pretty look. But I decided to go with liquid chrome because it had like, it brought out like tones of yellow, I guess. I think, or yellow orange, more like orange. And I was like, you know what? I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. This is pretty all on its own right there. So pretty. Cinderella vibes. Sort of reminded me of Cinderella. Cinderella, Cinderella. Night and day, Cinderella. Let me take this back. Let me show you the differences. So this one is one that I use, the one that has more of a green chrome to it. And the one that I decided on, instead of taking off my gloves, because I won't be able to put them back on. Where did it go? Oh. This is calling for my attention. It's so beautiful. It's like so hard to decide like what color to end up with, you know? Even though sometimes I feel like, oh, you know, I want to wear a pink or I want to wear blue. Like, then you start thinking about other combinations that you can do, and yeah. Yeah, Princess Jasmine. Yep. Where's my other teal? Here we go. So you see how this has a little bit more of an orange? And I just liked it a little bit better, but you can definitely do the green. But they're made exactly the same way. Most of them have the dulce de leche. Dulce de leche has really come in handy for so many things. I love it. Okay, and then let's put some spellbinding chrome. I'm running out of this. I did put in an order for it. I'm going to change the top to silver, just to match the rest of the collection, essential collection. I really did not like the all black cap. I did not like it at all. Other than they couldn't put my round brush on there because the top is different. Since I have this one is ready, and I was going to do something else with it. I wanted to show you all this one. In just a quick second. It's chrome. And this little guy. So I know there's some people that put their chrome on and it looks like flawless. With me, it's okay if it doesn't look perfect, but I did find that that little trick is a lot easier where you wet a sponge a little that you're using. It does glide on so much smoother. I feel like I'm a pro. It's just that I'm not buffing it and wiping it and rubbing it to make it like look super nice. And I have on some of my nails and it looks beautiful. So this trick is definitely works. But before I started with not being able to work with the liquid chrome at all until I saw this trick coming along. And it looks so beautiful. Again, on camera, that's not coming out so beautiful. But you can like leave it alone. Don't put any chrome on it. But it is more teal in person than it is on camera. See that set, the set that I'm wearing? when I showed at the beginning. No, I didn't show it. Did I not show it? I didn't show it. I think I just talked about my thumb, that I needed to redo it. I could have shown you this while doing my thumb, right? I didn't think of that. I think I thought of it and then just left my mind. Yep, exactly. Princess Jasmine nails, exactly. But I didn't do it with that color. I used Celeste. And this color is going to be coming back with the new label. It is going to look like this label. So, and then, oh yeah, so since I have this one, I'm going to do this one so you guys could see how beautiful it looks. Not going to lie, I don't remember. I do remember chroming it, but I don't know if I put anything else. I don't think I put the sandia over it. No, I think it was all on its own. I mean, this was already beautiful. And then I had even mixed it with Mi Sabor and made it cara, and it's absolutely gorgeous. But now that it has this base, this milky white base you can lay it on, you can see the beauty of it so much better. I'm like, wow. Absolutely gorgeous. And of course, you can put it on any of the reds that are in the collection. And as a matter of fact, I had originally put it on Baby It's You because it is considered sheer. But I'm really liking the way it looks on the white. Okay. So yeah. Yeah, so this one is definitely more Princess Jasmine vibes on this one because of the blue of the Celeste. Oh, Celeste is the one that you love. I thought it was La Cuesta. It was Celeste. I messed up then because I thought, oh, I'm going to order the one that Amber Rose says that she uses a lot. And I don't know why I had it in my head it was La Cuesta. If not, I would have done Celeste first. I'm sorry. But it's coming. Regardless, it's coming. So you can leave it as this one coat, or you can put another one before you go in to chrome it. Let me close this. And it is a beautiful, beautiful sky blue. Okay. If y'all don't have the Spellbinding Chrome base, it is on sale right now. And it's good until midnight. If, especially if you don't know how you're going to like it. I mean, $9 you can't beat. Oh, yeah. So on that one, I could tell you, minus, oh, the one that's coming in, isn't it? Didn't you put it on there? I do remember somebody ordering it, and it turns out that I still had one of the OG labels, and I was like, oh, well, it's too late because that person already saw it with the new label, so I did not send it. I sent it with the new label. Let me see. Yes, you have the Cuesta. Miss Alicia, going your way. That one in Rayando el Sol with the previous label. Okay. Temu bag. I love those when orders come in from places like that. What's the thrill of it? You know what stopped being a thrill? Is that I knew that I was going to have to bag everything of the products that I get or that I got from wherever. That's when I lost the thrill. Oof, this thing is not sticking on there well, but you see it? Do you still see it? It's gorgeous. Let me move it. Let me just put a sticky thingy on there. Sticky. Where are you? Me están escondiendo las cosas. So when you know that you just had something and you can't find it, you know, you live by yourself, you can't blame, or no, but you're by yourself at the moment and you can't find it. You know, you can either blame it on a ghost or just admit that you're gaslighting yourself. Somehow, some way, you just gaslit yourself. I was thinking about that. Yes, yep, that's me. And then I end up dropping something under the car seat. And sometimes it's hard to reach, and there I am having to come inside to grab something to get whatever I can't reach. Okay, look how beautiful. How gorgeous. So gorgeous. It's a ghost, right? Of course, right? We don't want to say that we're gaslighting ourselves. I always blame ghost. Yeah. Yesterday, as a matter of fact, I was in the room getting my mom's night, well, her not her night pills, but I do it at night. I get her pills for the next day. And there was a box that was perfectly placed. It wasn't tilted in any way because sometimes I do put a box on top of a box. Well, if it didn't fall and hit me right when I had bent down to get something. And I was like, how in the heck did it fall? Like, I was mad. I was like, okay, there was no reason for this box to fall. Um, Whoever did this was not cool. You guys are jerks. I'm not feeling all that great. So that was not nice. I was so mad. Okay, so here it is. Isn't it gorgeous? So of course I wanted to start wearing these colors again. I also tried number one crush with of course I had mixed this originally and it's just absolutely gorgeous, no question about it. But with the Perla de Invierno, I had done a nail with it as well, and it is also pretty. I'm not too sure about absolutely gorgeous, but it is beautiful. Since there is a different. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, that one guy. Oh, hello. I had seen the one where this one lady took, I forgot what they called it, but it's like an ofrenda. It's like, why would you go and touch something like that? So here in El Paso, there's a Concordia cemetery, and I do ghost tours. My friend and I have been going every year since I came back from San Antonio, because I realized that we never did enough, and we had so many ghost tours. So we go to the Concordia one. Actually, I did not go. I lie to you. I don't think we went this last year, so last September. No, we went to a different ghost tour. That's right. The one that lasted like 4 hours, and I only made it 2 hours. But anyway, so Concordia Cemetery. One thing. Oh, this pink. What are we? Which one are you talking about? Number one crush. It's gorgeous. Yes, they're awesome. There's some that aren't all that great. There's some that overdo it and try to scare you, and I don't like those. The one that I went to last time though has too much history and not enough ghost. Not until the end, and at the end is when I had to leave. But anyway, the Concordia Cemetery, it's really nice because it gives you history of El Paso, the gunslingers, because we're a Texas gunslinger town at that time, city. But it's really awesome history. I just love it. And you hear some of it with this one show that they call Viva El Paso. I love it. It's beautiful El Paso history. And again, I'm not from El Paso, but I've lived here the longest. But, you know, I still have pride just the same way that I still have San Antonio pride. I have El Paso pride, you know. I carry it with me, especially El Paso since I've lived here the longest. Anyway, so it gives you history of that. But before they start the ghost tour, they tell you that you're going to see those ofrendas and stuff. Some of them you see, one that they see the most is a skull of a usually a bull, and it has underwear wrapped around it and stuff, or you'll just see underwear with other things on it, and that they do a lot of spells to keep the man faithful, or to keep them in their life. Um, and it's like, oh, I've never met a man that great that I wanted to do something like that to keep him. um, anyway, I'm sure he exists, but yeah, they do things like that, and it's like, yikes. So they tell us not to touch it. Oh, yeah, when you go in May. I forgot that you were coming. That's so awesome. Um, it'd be awesome if we do meetups like that. You could also meet Miss Rose in person. But yeah, and there's like some weird things that happen in the cemetery. You find a lot of things, and then they tell. Oh, I had the word. Starts with a no. Okay, I lost the word. I was gonna say orijas. It's not. I lost the word. But anyway, they do tell you not to touch it. They do tell you not to touch it, because it carries bad vibes. Oh yeah, New Orleans is really awesome. This color is gorgeous. Yeah. Sure. Oh my gosh, everybody wants to call me. Oh my gosh, what the heck is the word? Orijas? Oh, I forgot the word. Those of those ofrendas. Orichas? I don't know. Okay, so what I did is, well, this time I forgot to do it, not as much on the edge, but what I did is that I had left it there for a little while, and I realized that it kind of started to separate from the color, and I think it's going to do a little bit better if we put something on there, but it looked even prettier when you see that little bit of edge, especially when you see a little more, because this here is more in the center, and it is just like, wow, it was just beautiful. So I'm gonna try to do something, I guess, it's gonna be tough because I don't want the rest to separate, but if I put some top coat so it doesn't stick all that great on the bottom, I don't know, but it looked really beautiful, and it kind of happened by accident. What's on top is the January mystery color called Perla de Invierno. Sorry, I was talking and instead of showing it to you guys. Perla de Invierno. Let's see. Correct it? No, I was hoping, like, I did it by accident. I don't have it. Because I played with so many. I'm wondering if it's one of the ones I threw away. But there's some separation to it that made it look so beautiful. No, I can't find it. And this is not bad. And then I had done one when I had put the chrome on top. I mean, it kind of took away from it a little bit. I put two different kinds, but it's still very beautiful. And I'll try it with the chrome base, and if it doesn't come out beautiful, if it is what the combination, oh no, the combination I did is that I put sandia on top of it. I put watermelon, that jelly pink color. So right now I'm using the Spellbinding Chrome base. Best code to use. You're too cute, Gabby. Orisha. Dang it, it's gonna bother me. But yeah, we had some awesome gunslingers of the West. We're very well known for that. We had Billy the Kid. We had who else? What's his name? Oh my gosh, his name escaped me. Wild Bill. Wild Bill. So okay, so let's do the chrome and let's see what happens. That's some very famous people. Okay. And Miss Amber Rose, are you planning on staying a little or just going to where the concert is and taking off? Because there's like a lot of places, I'm sure, not necessarily me, but you maybe Miss Rose and other people can give you as recommendations to eat here. Everybody's gonna say that if you've never tried Chico tacos, for you to try it. I wouldn't, but there's so many people that absolutely love it. They do drown their tacos, and that's what makes it special. Reason why I wouldn't recommend it is that they've changed their recipe throughout the years, so it's not as good as it used to be. But let me tell you, when you know what people have told me is when you go out and it's like after 2 a.m. you go to Chico's Tacos and you eat, and it's like the best food you'll ever have. So, but I don't know because, I don't do those things. I don't know. I never did those things. I was always a good girl. So, yes, it looks gorgeous with chrome. Okay, so let's top it. Okay, yeah, that's awesome. Oh, you have to try the Chicos. That's good then. Okay, yeah, tell him to try it. Just tell him not to be too disappointed because I know that the recipe has changed throughout the years. Either that or it's because it was at 2 a.m. after a night of drinking. But, that's what I've heard. That's what I've heard. I don't know. Let's see. I'm a good girl. I'm a good girl, so I don't know those things. Dirty-year-old me probably knew. Let's see. So we are going to put some sandia on it. And if we don't like it, we'll take it off. But I think this would make some really beautiful, beautiful nails for like even summer. Especially because it's like, it started with a hot pink. More of a magenta. Okay, so then sandia did cover it probably more than what I wanted. It's still very beautiful. And it gives it a very beautiful look. And I think this is why I had done one with a little bit more purple. Because you can kind of see the purple, some purple colors coming out, trying to peek out. And it is very beautiful. And then that's when I realized that I need to get one that's like Perla de Invierno, but in purple because I already have it in blue. We have these two in blue. And I need one that's purple because I did try the blue, by the way. I did try the blue. Look how beautiful. Yeah, let's top coat it. And that's when I was like, nope, I need to get my book out. I need to order the purple. Yes, I am a good girl. I'm a good girl for sure. If anything, I'll drink on my birthday now. And that's it. I don't even think I drank this last birthday. I don't remember. Before it was like New Year, but then I haven't done anything for New Year. Going anywhere. It's better to be safe. There we go. So it is beautiful. Your K-pop group. So cool, Miss Amber Rose. That's like so awesome. That's actually what I don't want to end up forgetting. But what I was going to ask you, Miss Rose, is the names that inspired you. I think you mentioned that it's like an anime show or episode. If you want me to add anything on there on the description about it, I'd be more than happy to. I think it'd be a really cute touch. The 3D water drill. Awesome. Glad you asked me. It's been my favorite. You can also use it as, what do we call it? What is that word? I can't think right now. I'm tired. Um, to put it on top of things so it doesn't feel so bumpy. Encapsulate. You can use it to encapsulate. Let's see. Let me get. Here it is. I like to use my little brush. And since I have this one out, we can look at it. Take this one off. See, I've old sticker. A sticker. Let's come back to these guys. Shoot. Dropping things. How exciting, though. And one thing that's really cool also about El Paso is that in a blink of an eye, well, like a jump and a skip away is New Mexico, which is pretty freaking awesome. And if you take I-10 starting at Anthony Exit 0, because that's where I-10 starts, you can get across Texas on I-10 and you'll hit Beaumont, Texas, and it takes exactly 12 hours. Well, probably faster now. But yeah, and that's like something to be very proud of, from one edge to Texas to the other, because we're in the elbow of Texas really, but they still called it one edge of Texas to the other edge of Texas because Beaumont is right before the Louisiana border. So it was pretty cool. I think it's Louisiana. Honey, hear that? Llama. Llama. Yeah, some tacos. Oh my gosh. Tacos. Yum. Yeah, there's some, I don't go out to eat anymore, but, my coworkers were recommending a few two places because they want to for us to have. It's kind of funny, but it's our company party that we never had in December. They've been planning, and we might just go this I Sunday this weekend. And one of them I think is called Mamma Mia, and I have to look at my phone. I forgot what the other place is called. They were saying that it was really good, and they're both Mexican places. But I don't know. I don't go out to eat too much, but I like more like mom and pop places, hole in the walls even. There's this one burger place called Chico Burgers. I love that. It's delicious. The best chili cheese fries you'll ever have. They're actually chorizo fries. Chorizo fries, my goodness, and they are home, like one of those home fries. They're freshly cut out of an actual potato. They're fried, and oh my gosh, chorizo and cheese, delicious. Best thing. Okay, so here we go with the agua de luna. So you can do different things with it, but this is one of the popular ones. You can do is rivets, relieves, or you can do like a blood drip thingy. It's like very watery, very smooth. I just love the texture, but it holds pretty good. It's not very thick. With the other one, I guess what makes it stay is how thick it is. And this one doesn't have to be that gunky in order for it to stay. You still want to cure it. You're able to see it, yes? So you're able to cure it and stuff like that. And oh my gosh, chorizo is just freaking delicious. The chorizo in Corpus Christi, like it's shameful. The one in San Antonio, you can still find Peyton's. Peyton's chorizo is the most trusted one, I feel. Sorry, I'm just messing with it. While we're talking about chorizo. So you can encapsulate something just by brushing it over, just like that. And it lays very smooth, and it is non-wipe. I tried putting chrome on it, and it won't work. I mean, I would have to put the chrome base. but you can encapsulate. It's not super thick. It's not heavy, I guess is the word I'm using. I'm trying to find. It's not a heavy product. I love it. Um, yeah, because of the gravity. And so it's called Agua de Luna, but they call it a 3D art gel. And oof, bad example. Let me clean that off. I guess because it's also so smooth. Let me take some of that off. I wanted to show you the drip. You can do raindrops. I actually tried doing that. I was wanting to make a design on one of my nails. I started getting really tired, so I gave up. But there was so many beautiful ones. I had chromed the nail with an opaque chrome, not a translucent one. And I did little raindrops. So I did isolated chrome, essentially. And then I cleaned off the chrome and it looked so beautiful. But then I was like, no, I want to do something else. Right now it's not working because I already put some as a base. Let me clean it off. Because it's sticking to each other. Yeah, some chorizo girl. Where was I logged on to that my comments are going through? Oh, I have no idea. Welcome back. Yeah, chorizo is so good. Like real chorizo. Not real chorizo. I shouldn't say that. Let me take that back. Not real chorizo. The chorizo that I grew up with, that I'm used to, that is like really good, that I call chorizo. That's the chorizo from here. But you go have chorizo in Mexico, like in Chihuahua. Oh my gosh. I mean, it is gorgeous. But just keep in mind, it comes from a freshly killed pig. It's not processed in any way. So that there is real chorizo, and I've had that, I think, maybe once. Can't remember what it was, how it was. I'm pretty sure it was good. So you can do little raindrops. That's what I was going to do. Little raindrops. Because they came out perfect last night. But I felt like it took away too much of the nail of everything else I was trying to do. But you can do little raindrops like that. But if you put chrome on it first and then do that, and once you cure it, you wipe off the rest of the chrome and the chrome will shine through. And it was like a really beautiful Aurora Borealis look. It's gorgeous. So you can do that, or you can do like the blood drips, like that. Went too long, but it lands really nicely if there's nothing on there. What I am going to do is take advantage. We have that to show you, to encapsulate something. Okay, I don't have the sheet with me, but I do have these that I had given to you guys, I think, in December. It works really well with the candy collection. What we want, though, I would use the little cellophane one because that's the newest one, but I have it in my room. I don't want to leave you guys too long. Where is my foil gel? Okay, so we're going to be doing foil gel. Let's see. And another thing, Miss Rose, is that I guess a lot of the places that I did like, since I don't go anymore, some of them I have returned, and it's not as good as it used to be. Like the times that I've moved away to Corpus Christi and to San Antonio, one thing that I absolutely missed was Village Inn, because we have a Village Inn here that does the pies, but I just like the food as well, not just their pies. And just Village Inn was it for me. You know, I just loved it. They had delicious breakfast. I liked it better than IHOP. And but when I came back, well, when I came back from Corpus Christi, it wasn't too bad because I was like forever ago now, over 20 years ago. But when I left San Antonio and came back, you know, 6 years later, went to a Village Inn, and it was not the same at all. And I feel like a lot of things on the menu have changed. They say that it was the same, but it's not. So I haven't gone back since. So anyway, I put some foil gel. You can put some of these. Llama, llama. Oh, I keep hearing him, but he walks away. I didn't want to put that many, but my brush picked them up, so it's okay. So once they are settled down, with that other sheet that I gave you all in the mystery box, you could put one in the center, and it will look amazing once you put some jelly colors on top. So now I'm using the 3D water gel. See if I can get it here. Yeah, the mom and pop places are the ones that I like. I like going to this one place called El Crucero. Because again, that's just the best for me. Okay, so you can use the 3D water gel that I'm using right here in the pot. You can use it to encapsulate these. Or, I mean, I guess what I was using before is rubber base. But I feel that this is a lot smoother. And it is no wipe. And you can hold it upside down. I didn't cut out those little pieces just to save time. Yeah, the hole in the walls are the best. Oh my goodness, they keep calling. It's probably from my mom's doctor's office trying to do a recap or tell me what medications they're going to send. And I only use this phone because it's the only one that has the WhatsApp, so I can share this out. Because apparently if you try putting WhatsApp on another phone, it erases everything off of the original phone it's on. You can't have it in two different places. And then I am going to use, let's use Subidon, just because. Everybody's favorite. Let's see if it shows the, I think would have been nice because of the color of the little thingies. Not necessarily foil. No, it's covering it up too much. It's not shining through. Maybe I should have stuck with the pink. Yeah. Yep. I was like, why can't we have it on more than one phone just so we can have all of our other social media stuff on there? It's just so annoying. Because like that, I could leave my regular phone with my son in case they do call for my mom. I don't know. It looked too pretty for me to cover it. Let me look at the message real quick. Hopefully you guys don't disappear on me. Oh yeah, it is. It is about that stuff. Okay, what color should I use? Do you think won't hide it as much? Should I try the pink? Just so we don't hit it way too much. Yes, there you go. That's those little foils. It's beautiful to encapsulate because it does look like little rhinestones. Let's try the pink then. I wish I had them. Llama, yeah. UPS came earlier. I tried calling you. Can you get the stuff, please? If it's too big, leave it out for Uncle Mike.
Oh, but your llama's a big, strong man.
No, meaning like, so, because then he's going to have to tote it back outside when he comes over. Because it's for the AC.
Here, let me...
My son. Oh, sorry. I'm off. I'm not afraid. I'm so sorry. Somebody was saying snake, lucero. You want me to put serpiente on top of it? That's not bad. It brings out the pink more. It's not something that I'd wear. But it reminds me very 80s, very 80s, very 80s, 90s. It's gorgeous. Oh, hey, how are you? Better late than never. Thank you, love. Yeah, it does look better though. Thin coats around the nail. Yeah. I'm gonna leave it like that, since it's just like a whatever nail, because I'm missing some right there. And then I was off camera and the whole thing. Hold on, that's bothering me. Because I need to cut, this is bothering me too, and I need to cut that. I'm in the process of moving things back where they belong. I've come a long way, but just last night I was looking for the little tweezers that I use for not my cuticles or, hangnails. And I couldn't find them, and I don't want to use my good ones. Okay. So what else would you all like to see? Do you all want to see the bunny hop? Have y'all already gotten a chance to play with it? And it is a mystery gel, and it's not available anywhere else. But the yellow and the chrome came out really pretty. And Celeste, we said? Yeah, Celeste. Yes, that would be... here we go. Velo de terciopelo. I need to relabel that where it says chrome proof. That's what you mean, right? Anti-chrome chrome proof. I can show you. Let me show you. Sorry, my son's loud. I was talking to. Let's do it. Do I like the pigeons? Yes, absolutely. For like isolated chrome. Yes, I do. Let's try that. As a matter of fact, you could even use agua de luna. So let me just get a base. Isaac. Oh, I didn't hear. Was he saying? Did he say a bad word? Oh my gosh, I didn't even hear. He's saying bad words. The llama. Oh my gosh. Ay, que llama. A ver. I think he forgets that I'm on live. And he's like his mom. Learned how to whisper in a factory. Yes, I did. This one. I glued on the nail to the stand too much, and I forgot about that, and I was supposed to like peel it off carefully, and I didn't. I just used the force of a brute. I did, but she's fixable. Because as a matter of fact, anytime that I drop them, the little stand comes apart. Like this thing here comes apart a lot of the times when you drop it. So I think I just need to drop her a few times. No more hot dogs for him. Exactly. Yeah, no more hot dogs for him. We were talking about that the other day. What was I telling him about it? I think he was making fun. We're talking about one of my grandkids that they're very picky with their food. Well, actually, not just one. There's a few of them. And I was like, yeah, I said, it's a good thing that I never had that problem. He's like, nope, never with me. I said, yeah, you never said, I don't want to eat those weenies unless you cut them like an octopus. And then when I did, you never said, oh, well, I'm not going to eat them because they don't have ketchup eyes or they don't have mustard eyes. I said, no, you never said that, right? And he started laughing, saying that he never gave me problems with stuff like that. That part was hilarious. That part was hilarious. Okay. So look, it is like velvet. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. So something that I noticed works really well. You don't have to because it works well without it. But if you take some acetone and you wipe it off, it's even more chrome proof. You don't have to though, because I wasn't until I saw, I think Miss Rose do it and somebody else. Can't remember. And it works like super, super, super well. I can't remember the process that they did to do it, but let me show you what I have tried. You can, depending on what it is that you want to do. Some people need color, some people don't. You can actually use the spellbinding chrome to make the design. So I'm going to do that just so you see how well it works as well. So we know we can ensure that it's going to stick to where it needs to. Wait a second. So I'm just going to do some random stuff on there. Llama.
Yes.
They heard you saying bad words, Llama.
It's over 18. It's fine.
It's over 18, it's fine. It's like, no, not my son saying those bad words.
I'm so sorry. I apologize.
I'm just making something
I will
random.
be a better man.
Okay, so we're going to cure. I left it a little thick too, but I'm only going to cure it for about 20, 30 seconds. Yeah, they're loud. Let's see. So now we are going to use what chrome? This one is a little darker. It's not as translucent as the... No, let's continue using the liquid. People have been buying the liquid chrome, and like that, they have ideas of what to do with it. Oh, this one here is actually for chrome. Like the first one was Velo de Terciopelo, which I put away, which is the anti-chrome. It's a chrome-free. I need to change the label to chrome-free. And now I'm putting chrome base, meaning that this will bind the chrome to where it needs to go. And I've never tried it. I've never tried it with liquid chrome. So hopefully it works. Since it's liquid, not sure if it will be anti-chrome. So my example might be just terrible. And I should have just done the powder. But let's find out together. I'm throwing a lot of chanclas. Yeah, the one that deserves the biggest one is him though, right? Okay. Yeah, it worked. Okay, so the good news is that it worked with liquid chrome. Might see a little piece here and there. So this is with what is going to be called Chrome Proof Velvet Matte Top Coat. It's just that it doesn't go very well in Spanish, the chrome proof part. But yeah, you see the chrome is only where the chrome binding base is. But this one here will attract the chrome. This one here will repel it. Isn't that awesome? Okay, so after that, yeah, you can coat it, I guess, with, I would top coat it with this. So you don't get the chrome anywhere else. But what I wanted to show you though is with the Agua de Luna, not with the anti-chrome. But it works really well. So that's anti-chrome. Highly recommend it. Yeah, the matte is just very, very, very good. We're going to do it the opposite way and go with Nahual again. And these here will be in stock later on this year. The only two I'm bringing back early is from that collection, El Cucuy and El Chupacabra. And then if I owe you all any of the, if you guys got some, and if I owe you any of the storybook cards, let me know, write me a message so I know to include it in your next package. Just what I did for Miss Deb, she ordered two of them, two different ones. So I put them in a little bag in there for her. Let me see if I can get to it. Show you what it looks like. Come on. I need to cut this one up still, but so she had ordered this one. So I cut it up and put it in there, and she ordered something else. So whenever you all get any of these, I will include one. I'm going to have these ready this time. I try not to forget because I had totally forgotten about those. Okay, so what I wanted to do is the other isolated chrome. They call it the reverse chrome. So right now I'm using Spellbinding Chrome Base, which is the one that will attract the chrome particles to adhere properly and nicely so you don't struggle. Mr. Flip Flop. Yeah, and you know, I had sold so many La Lloronas and I never thought of sending them this, but it gives you the story. It's so magical. But yeah, I'll be getting that, the rest of them in later in the year. But just those two are coming back because they have been very popular and so fun to use. Okay, so this time I'm still using the liquid chrome. I still need to show you all how to set up your little skulls. Okay. Yes. All on its own is gorgeous. I'm going to use it as a different example. But look at that. Look at those colors. It's almost kind of like the nail that I was trying to create earlier, but not perfect. And again, you have to work at it and make it look really pretty. But that's not what we're trying to get at. It looks good enough. And I just sprayed a little bit of alcohol on this to get it do its thing. Okay, so now I am going with my Agua de Luna, a 3D water gel. And we'll do little raindrops just to make it easier. Or bigger raindrops, not little. So you see how the reverse chrome works. Even though you were asking for the isolated, or yeah, the one with the anti-chrome. The matte top coat. Okay, so I'm going to just cure that real quick. So yeah, so I found out that the matte top coat works really well. You don't have to clean it off, but I felt like I struggled even less because I still had to like buff, like, you know, dust it off a little bit. Not hard at all, but I felt like I didn't have to do any dusting once I cleaned it with the acetone. And I want to say it was Miss Rose that I saw doing that first time. Okay, so now that that's cured, we're gonna get something covered in alcohol. It's wet in alcohol. And then we're gonna take away the rest of the chrome, where it is going to be only where I put the Agua de Luna. It looks so beautiful. Let me take it off here. Look at that. So you can do that. Oh, there's still a little bit right there. So that's another thing that Agua de Luna is good for. And you can make whatever shape your heart desires. The trouble with that, like the time that I tried making a heart, the color I was using was kind of hard to see. So I know a lot of people will use like black. I'm pretty sure you can mix some black with that spellbinding base. I've never tried it myself. Maybe Josh has. I need to send you which ones, honey? But look. So that's what that does. Are we talking about the skulls? I sent you all 10 of them. I know I'm long way away, a long way away from completing y'all's collection, but we started at 10. I'm gonna try to see if I can send you all 20 this next time. I'm gonna try because there is a lot, and I'm putting them in the store as well. So, and the little nail thingy comes in here, and it gives you the instructions. So the only thing you do need is your hot glue. So that's, oh, you're welcome, honey. And that is what I was asking, like, would it make it convenient if I had a little tiny mini glue gun in the shop? Would it help? So with this particular pack, the one that I sent with the collection, but in this little tiny pack, it's going to have 10 of these, and it's going to have 2 of the top hats. And this is a good time, I guess, for me to tell you guys how to use a top hat. So what you want to do, you can clean this off now, but I think we should just wait until after because sometimes stuff gets on there. So say that you are going to use your, do I have Cascadon? No, I have Night Whispers. I had already done Night Whispers and I lost the top. I did it in San Antonio. Would have loved to have done Cascaron. Here it is. I'm going to use this one. Big old top coat. So with the little top hat, anything that is considered a top coat, just go ahead and apply it. I only put it around the hat when I was doing this in San Antonio, giving you all the example. You can do the whole thing if you want. But the top hat skulls will tell you that it is some form of a top coat. So I did the same thing with, that's my new one. This here is my regular top coat. I only did the Brillo Inmortal up on the top. And then on the mat, it would have a matte hat. Because right now I have one that is all completely matte. It's not as cute. And we want cute. We want dopamine. Cute. Okay, sorry I lost you guys. Is everybody there? Are y'all there? Or did I lose you all? It just told me that it was reconnecting. Yes, here. Okay, awesome. So now you, hold on. I feel like there's not enough. I'm going to make a mess out of this is what I'm going to do. Okay, so now you cure it. Because if, and I did this as a mistake, I put it on there and I realized, wait, I haven't even painted it. You have to stick it in there, you know. And, you know, it's a dark bottle and stuff like that. But what if, like, I didn't cover it well enough is what my fear was. So, I'm lost. Help, where am I? You are in my life. And you love me, and you don't cheat, and you love nothing but my products. Okay, so now that it's cured, and it's a top coat, so I don't need to put more top coat on it. Can you leave the door open? We're going to buff the bottom, and this is a 60. It doesn't have it on some of them because it went on the other side that got cut off. Some people will have one that's a 60, but it's a 60-60. So it's nice and rough. I love the 60-60s. So you do that. What are you laughing at, Josh? And then you can clean it off. Okay, then you're going to get this top. And you can just make sure it's not shiny. It's not shiny. Okay. And then you get your hot glue. You can try other glues. If it works, can you all let me know? I've tried that rhinestone glue for arts and crafts. It's a number, like AS400, but not. I think it's like B something. Oh, hold on. You have to make sure that he's facing the correct way, which I just almost messed up. And you just hold it in place for a little bit. It's not cheating. So yeah, so you can do the whole thing or just as a little top hat. So that there is an example. And I need to sit down and swatch a lot more of mine. So like here is an example of a regular skull. The only thing with my fancy glue gun that I thought I needed, because it's cordless, is that after a while it turns off as a safety thingy. But sometimes this takes a while, and then so I have to wait until it reheats. Sometimes it's not that long, but it's still very annoying. So you can give it 1 coat, 2 coats, whatever you like. But one thing I was doing on a lot of my polishes is that half I was coating it with the matte top coat and the other half with the Brillo Inmortal. So like that I have the way that it looks. These little eye sockets are a little bit bigger, so I'm thinking of putting some rhinestones in there. The ones from before, this is an old one, I even put a little flower in there. I couldn't get the rhinestones in there right. But I'm going to try it with these other ones because their little eye holes are a little bit bigger. Eye sockets. Erica's glue works really well. Of course Erica's glue would work really well because it's not lacatrina. Anyway, I didn't give it a full cure, but as an example, one thing that I did learn is for you to go with your velo de terciopelo matte top coat. I guess depending on what side you want to be shiny. What side was I doing? Let me pull one down. Oh shoot, I was doing this side as matte and that side is shiny. Oh well. But what my point was is that, so I was doing it like right in half. And since it's clear, you can't really see. So if you do the matte first, you'll be able to see where when you do the clear, and you'll be able to make that line a little bit more defined. So right now I'm just putting it wherever because I messed it up already. But you don't want to use your whole product. And if you do, you know where to buy it. So this is just an example so I can show you how to apply the regular top coat. So yeah, I needed pictures so I can put the listing. So I can put the listing. So I need to do that. I need to finish my bottle. This I did myself. I started doing this one and I wasn't sure if I liked it, and one of them fell. So I will continue it. I did this because I wanted to be sure that I knew that that one was mine. Because I hadn't done the top yet. I hadn't arranged it yet. Okay, so now that it is matte, I was doing this side matte. You can make the line a little bit better with the Brillo Inmortal. Especially like right here. We can half it in half. If that's even a word. When you split it in half like that, you can see it a little bit better versus it being clear. You see that? And Josh, so what type of glue does Erica have that it worked? Like air drying glue? Because UV glue is not gonna work because it's not transparent if you're using colors. We talked about that. because if you are curing, you're doing a curable gel as well on your lid. Even if you're using a flash cure, you're going to, transparent ones, of course, would go through without a problem. But if they don't have one, they have to stick it in the light, and they don't have the bottle closed right, they just mess themselves up because somebody gave them the idea to use the regular UV glue. Because if not, because I would use UV resin. If you think about it. So we're trying to think of safer alternatives because I know that you love living on the edge. Because I'm pretty sure that's what you did, huh? You used the regular glue, like the one that you have to cure. Because I have rhinestone glue as well. I have this other glue. If anybody has this would work. You know, so it's not just Erica that has UV glue. And there you go. Oh, you see? And my machine just turned off. Or I looked right now and it's off. So that's the downside. Because it is time consuming. It is time consuming. But I thought it was a really good idea to do half and half so you see how it looks matte. And if you feel like, oh, you know what, I want to do my nails matte. And oh my gosh, it does look beautiful and clear. And you see if it looks velvety, if you have that look that you want. I know, it's no longer available. Yeah, it's no longer available. Got rid of it. And that's how I was telling them that they can find something to use it on, so it's not a waste. I figured this one. I thought you did have that one though. I'm trying to think back from like when you ordered in December when I was having my Christmas sale. I want to say that's when it was. Because I still remember where I had everything located. How funny. My mind went to that. Where I had everything located. And I still have the memory of me going to grab it to put it together. Because it comes with the little tip for it. Came separately. So I had to grab the little tip, put it in a bag along with this thing. Because you have to peel off the seal yourself. This one's no longer available. Para que vean que no ponen atención. This one's not fully, it's not ready yet. But that's the part that I hate. Oh, and then don't put too much. There has been times that I put way too much. And remember to make sure that the little eyes are matching the center of the label. Oh, I see. Yeah, I love the little brush with the needle nose. I love it. I love it. Okay, so I was a little off because I was looking at the comments, but still okay. If it's really off, we can just take it off and start all over again. Once it's dry, I'm sure it's going to come off a lot easier once it's cooled down. But yeah, so what I was telling people is that I had wanted an alternative to the hot glue because with the heat, it was making it come apart. But if we're making the bottom like this, hopefully that will help stay, because I have some that I've had for a while when I was using the old skulls, and they stayed on there pretty well. And then I can never do things straight after my stroke. I have a hard time aligning things. Okay. And then you just let it dry, and then you're set. So then they can go visit their little brothers and sisters. and be like, hello, hello, I missed you. And do your creations, and it's going to be a lot easier for you to see the top of it. So on these, I did not do the matte because I hadn't thought it through. You can't focus, love. I'm sorry. But yeah, so that's what those are for. Like I mentioned, this little pack, there's going to be different options. One of the packs, the main pack, is going to have 10 of the regular skulls and 2 top hats. So if you have more than one top coat, then you can get more than one little pack. There is actually, I created another listing that has nothing but top hats and some reinforcement hats. I wish I had thought about bringing one so I can show you how the reinforcement one looks. Hold on, I'm gonna have to leave you guys. Hold on. I really need to show you guys this thing. I only have a little one. Well, let's look together. These are the ones I have not separated yet. I see a lot of top hats, a lot of minis. This one doesn't belong in there. But so I did move my reinforcement ones from there. They do come in a little mini size, and I will have a listing for the mini size if you feel like the big ones are just too big. I just need pictures. Never mind. I don't know what I did with the reinforcement hats. I have not. The last time I had them, I was in San Antonio. So I need to make some, but it has a little hard hat. Instead of the little, oh, here it is. Here's one. Has a little hard hat. So you can make it yellow if you want, so you know it's a reinforcement, or just leave it like that. You could even detail it with a little liner brush and put whatever you want on there. An R for reinforcement, like right in the middle or on the side. You can do whatever you like. But when I think of a hard hat, I always think yellow, but there's a lot of hard hats that are different colors. So you can do that and then put it on. I'm not planning on doing it just on the reinforcement because I do have one. It's called the reinforcement gel. I'm not planning on doing it just on this, but also on like the rubber base. Anything that's stronger, I'm planning on putting it on there. Even Agua de Luna is going to get one. So. Hello, Claudia, ¿cómo está? So yeah, there's going to be options for that. So we have rubber base or whatever, rubber top, which will be coming to the shop one day. Anything that is considered a stronger coat or base coat, top coat, then you can use this one. But yeah, you can, with a little liner brush, you can do whatever you want on there. Put little stripes, you know, make it however you like to make it fun. So creo que se lo perdió, Claudia, pero estaba enseñándoles cómo hacer estas. La bolsita, las que le mandé, si compraron cristales de azúcar esta última vez, les mandé 7 con estas instrucciones. Es de nomás va a pintar, ¿verdad? La calavera. Luego con la lima, que también está en el paquetito, ya cuando ya está pintada, le van a quitar esto de aquí, le van a hacer lo mismo aquí arriba y luego ya con el hot glue lo pueden pegar. So, yeah. But anyhow, I'm going to let you all go. I'm a little more tired today since I didn't sleep very well. I'm going to let you all go. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all. There is a lamp that has one of these AI lamps, sensor lamps, that is damaged from right here. It got peeled off and it's a black lamp. I'm planning on putting it at a discount. If anybody is interested, it's just cosmetic. The little problem is just a cosmetic defect. The lamp still works really well. It helps especially when if you all know somebody who can, thank you. If oh, thank you, love. If you all know somebody that can really use a lamp like that, that doesn't mind it having a cosmetic defect, but they really need one, then it would be a good idea for you guys to let them know. Let me know to reserve it for them, things like that. So, Miss Cindy, you'll buy it? Are you gonna give it? Are you gonna give it to somebody who needs it? Because I know what you did. Like what you did was just so awesome. Thank you so very much, Cindy. You're such a beautiful, you're such a beautiful person to have done that. So yeah, it's nice if it's going to somebody who really needs it. Kind of like what Cindy did. She paid it forward for someone, which was really nice. Um, which was really nice. But yeah, she has such a big heart. What she did, she paid it forward, and somebody got a lamp as well. Um, she saw a need and she filled it. I thought that was really nice. Because again, it's just a cosmetic defect. There's some people that do need things to look perfect. They need it to be pristine. But there's others that as long as it's functional, it works. So, but yeah. Bueno, pues I'm gonna let you all go. Yeah, Alicia did the same thing. Yeah, you también Alicia, you guys have a very big heart. También Nicola, you too. You all have such a big heart, and I just love being around so many beautiful people. And I've seen y'all's videos as well, like Jess and her nail sisters, and they're always sending boxes out to each other. I've seen it in y'all's group too, Alicia. I think it's just like so amazing that you all do that. It's just amazing. Thank you so much for being good quality people. Yeah. Well, you need one for your friend? Okay. Yeah, you did nothing. Bueno, pues you all take care. You all have a good one. We'll see you around. I'm hoping that if I get good news sooner than later with stuff coming in, I will let you know. I'm hoping to have really good news by next Thursday. So we'll see you. We'll see you guys. No, tampoco. Okay. I love you guys. Have a good night. Have a good day. Yeah, you did. You actually did. You introduced all of us. All right. Love you guys. Bye.